Hi, and welcome to the six-step hiring process. So we know that staff shortages are industry agnostic right now. Everyone is looking for good quality help. While I specialize in working with the legal industry, this could be useful to any business or firm. So your six steps start with placing the ad, screening the applicants, and then presenting to the top 10, then doing a skills test, and then interviewing the top three, and then hiring your person. So as we know, you've got to go out and look for your people. So they may be looking for you, and you're looking for them, but sort of like dating, you've got to both swipe right till we get to know each other. So make sure that you are very specific in your job description. So put all the stuff in there that you need for your specific placement that you need or that you think you need. As job candidates, we sort of know that people are asking for the moon and stars, and we know that that's not actually what they're going to get, but we're going to get something that actually meets the essential functions of the role that you need. Be very clear about the role that you need. Working with your business coach can actually help you define that. Also working with the other people in your staff. Know who the person is going to be reporting to, who's going to have oversight for the new person. If it's going to be you, how are you going to build in that time to train them if they need training, which they will need some training because they did not come in with a culture of your organization. Building the culture is also something to work with a coach on. That's for another conversation. So the hot topic places to post, we have LinkedIn, of course, Indeed, Beyond, Monster, Career Builder, and Simply Hired are some of the top choices. If you are in a specific industry, such as legal or marketing or medical, there are some industry-specific websites to look for applicants. So screen the applicants. Go ahead and have someone in your office, possibly you, if it's only you, but have somebody, maybe the new person's going to work with, or even an administrative assistant, go through the screening process of the resumes that you receive. And then pick the top 10. Pick the top 10 resumes. You're going to have some people who do not meet the essential functions for the job. You're going to have some people that you're not even sure why they sent a resume. Doesn't fit at all. So go ahead and have someone do the legwork of getting those processed out. You can get a part-time virtual assistant. You can get an outsourced something from like Fancy Hands if you want. Anybody that you trust to do this, and is of course going to be confidential. A lot of resumes have some information that people would want but wouldn't want out there to know about them. So, all right, delegate this again to save yourself some time. So presenting to the top 10. So actually invite these people to a Zoom meeting or a meeting of your office if you like, and have it not obviously at your busiest part of the day, but maybe at the very beginning of the day, have a coffee meeting, or at the very end of the day, have a non-alcoholic happy hour at your office, and go ahead and have this top 10 candidates there. So what you're doing from here is, again, a little bit of economy of scale, but also being able to observe them in their natural habitat as you are answering the questions about your firm, questions about the job description, why it's going to be really cool and unique to work here, or challenging to work here, but it will now build your skills. A lot of people are looking for challenging work. I hear that more often than you think. It's like, oh, I really don't want to coast in my job. I really want something that's challenging and a good fit for me. And that's perfect because that's what we want too. So set them up to succeed. So really getting to know the ins and outs of your business. Have a few of your staff people there, especially the people that they would be working with, so they can get a feel for it as well. Also, you can observe sort of group dynamics. As your coach, I would offer to be there as well to sort of watch what's going on to see if it's going to be a good cultural fit. Right? And then invite the applicants. This is another screening point, but also you get to see their work products. So invite them to do a paid skills test. Give them 48 hours to do it. Should not be something more than 2 hours of work. And it could be something that you could actually use and would be useful. So you can actually compare. So unlike a writing sample that you would send in a law firm, that's something they did in school, very academic. This is actually something that would be useful to you and fit right in to your organization. Some people will not do it. and that's not the people that you want to work for you. So if they're not willing to go ahead and just carve out 2 hours of work for you in the next 48 hours, probably not going to be able to be flexible with the work schedule that you're going to need from them. All right, and then go ahead and have a full-on interview and check references with the top three. So this is step 5. So it is a process, but just like they say, it's like be slow to hire and quick to fire when you have that issue in your organization, or have a long courtship before marriage. Good analogies for hiring people in this environment. And so have that. Go ahead and have those interviews, check the references, and get to know the people. And then make your decision, make your hiring decision. So you're going to let the other candidates know that they were great candidates, and if you have a need in the future, or possibly refer them to someone else who's looking for good people, because we are all looking for good people. Celebrate. Bring on your person. So again, at any step in this process, if you need help, feel free to contact me at the Success Partner and schedule a consultation with me or one of our coaches. So again, this is a 6-step hiring process, and I hope it gives you some assistance that you need.